Hi everyone, it's Filip.
And Masha, and this is our channel Handzel Travel. Today we are taking you to a European city that's often overlooked but is actually super beautiful and has ton of cool stuff to see. We are in Belgrade, the capital of Serbia. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe and leave a comment. It really helps us out and motivate us to keep making videos. Our adventure started with grabbing a SIM card so we could stay connected. We got one from A1 for 500 dinar and got a 100 GB for 3 days. We checked into our cozy Airbnb, which was just a short walk from the city center. We had a private room and bathroom on the second floor of a building with a Serbian family. With the sun shining, even though it was a bit chilly, we set off to explore the city. Our first stop was the Church of Saint Sava, a 20th century church inspired by Byzantine architecture. Philip was super excited to see it since he would learn about it at art history class. It's kind of like the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul. It's very huge and beautiful church, and they done a great job restoring it, though there is still some work to be done. We happened to be there on a Sunday, so there were lots of people. Right next to it is a park with a statue of the famous Serbian scientist Nikola Tesla. Next, we walk down Knez Mihailova Street, the main pedestrian street in Belgrade. It's lined with shops, souvenir stores and restaurants. We were looking for something to buy as a souvenir, but we only bought a scarf in Reserved because it was cold. We found a really cool antique shop. I felt so authentic. I loved the embroidered shirt. They had ton of old furniture and jewelry too. We also loved Stari Grad with its charming cobblestone street, a love building and beautiful fountain. It reminded us a bit of Sarajevo. We were actually surprised at how developed Serbia is. Not many people make videos about it, so there isn't a lot of information out there. When we told our friends we are going to Belgrade, they were like, "Really? Why there?" Nearby is Republic Square. All these places are really close together, so you can easily walk everywhere. But we always want to find out from our own experience and decide whether it was worth the trip. We did some exploring by car, but we noticed that the public transportation is pretty good too. There are bus lines, well-maintained stops, and even trams. Our next stop was the magnificent Kalemegdan Fortress. It's a huge park with ancient ruins and old Roman buildings. The historic gates and the church are stunning. The church has beautiful mosaics and a really magical atmosphere. This place is really well done. There are information boards and information points. It's also great that you can visit from different levels. You can go to the roof and watch from above, go through old gates or under bridges. I'm not surprised that there were a lot of people here. It's great that most places you can visit for free, which is plus for a budget tourist. And this is my favorite gate that I saw on Instagram and I really wanted to take picture with it. I guess I'm not the only one. It's located right by the river and you get amazing views of the other side. We recommend going there at sunset. The promenade is also a great spot to watch the sunset. Then we headed to the other side of the river to visit the Museum of Contemporary Art. Belgrade is also known for the famous artist Marina Abramovic, so we were hoping to find some of her work here. The museum is actually huge and has 5 or 4 floors. The entrance ticket costs 600 dinar per person. We really like the open space design with lots of place to sit and relax while looking at the art. Unfortunately, we didn't see any Marina Abramovic pieces, and there weren't many of our favorite contemporary installations. But there was a cool exhibit where you could draw and contribute to a large piece of art. Another place you should definitely check out in Belgrade is Zemun. There is a beautiful tower called Gardoš Tower with amazing views of the city. We went early in the morning, so the tower was closed and there was a fog over the city. It was actually really magical, like in fairy tale. We also found some strange stairs with name of different countries, but unfortunately ours wasn't there, and there weren't many European countries represented. Finally, we visited a rather unique place, the Genex Tower in Novi Belgrade. It's a building that popular with fans of brutalist architecture. One side is residential, while the other half is abandoned. To be honest, when we were going to Belgrade, I thought that most of the city would look like this, but Belgrade positively surprised us with its diversity. That's all for today. Next week we will show you some great places to eat in Belgrade. So thank you so much for watching and see you next time.